Hey there, it's Stephanie Shea, Chief Astrologer for janspiller.com with your monthly horoscope, and this one's for you, Sagittarius. Here's your horoscope for July 2021. This is going to be a really good month to gain greater understanding of yourself and others because there's a strong emphasis in this month's astrology on information, learning, and relating to others on a deep level. So we clear the shadow phase of Mercury's last retrograde cycle on July the 8th, and that is perfect timing because we have a new moon in Cancer on July the 9th that is helping you to gain a fresh outlook about a close relationship. And new moons, as you know, are all about new beginnings. And so we won't be dealing with any interplanet retrograde energy at this month's new moon. So let's look at that. It's July 9th. It's at 18 degrees of Cancer, and it will support your intentions related to intimacy, emotional connection, shared finance. It could have to do with a psychological breakthrough, and your intuitive thinking will also be activated at this new moon. Now, a close relationship, either romantic partnership, maybe business partnership, maybe just a very close friendship, could be ready for some sort of reboot, shall we say. It's going to be a great time to clear the air of anything that has gone unsaid and just move forward. Think about what you need to purge and leave in the past. Now, on July 11th, Mercury will move into Cancer, and it's going to stay there almost all month until July 26th. So this astrology is very supportive for your new moon intentions, and it's going to help you have honest heart-to-heart conversations with your loved ones. I think with Mercury in Cancer, it's easier to understand the emotional motivations of those around you and make a plan that can help everybody feel more comfortable. So you won't just be dealing with the practical logistics of making a plan, but what feels right. And this is really good astrology for Sagittarians who might be working with a therapist or exploring their own psychology. You'll probably get a lot of bang for your buck under this month's astrology. Now, we have a fiery Mars-Venus conjunction in the sign of Leo. It's on July 13th. And this conjunction initiates a new cycle for relationships or creative ventures. So you can already hear in this horoscope there is a lot of emphasis on relationships for you this month. And Mars and Venus only come together every 2 years in the same degree of the same sign. So it is a big deal. You're setting a new cycle for the next 2 years. Sagittarians born on or around December 11th of any year, or anyone with around 19 degrees of Sagittarius rising, could feel the strongest influence of this conjunction is actually quite favorable. Leo makes what's called a trine to Sagittarius. The energy just flows. So all Sagittarius people are in store for positive changes to their relationships. And if you're single, you could meet somebody very interesting while taking a class or maybe traveling. And Sagittarians in existing partnerships will likely feel a spark of romance and be inspired to initiate a new chapter of their relationship. Now we've got this full moon, July 23rd. It's at 1 degree of Aquarius, and that highlights communications and learning for you. This is a really good time for networking and bringing a writing project to completion if you've been needing to do that. Now, you will be able to tap into your innate sense of fairness, which can really help you present solutions that are going to work for everybody involved. So reach out and let others know how much you appreciate their time and talents. That's a really good way to work with this full moon energy. It's all about networking and finding the right people for the right situation. If you find anyone around you communicating in a dramatic way, which can happen at the full moon, just take a step back and you can always revisit the conversation after the full moon has passed, even just 2 or 3 days later. Often things feel much more balanced and clear. Now, on July the 28th, Jupiter is going to re-enter the sign of Aquarius, and this is beginning the final journey of Jupiter in Aquarius before it moves into Pisces at the end of the year. So between July 28th and December 27th, while Jupiter is finishing up going through Aquarius, you're scheduled for luck, opportunity, and growth when it comes to networking and getting your message out. This could have to do with an advertising or marketing campaign. It might have to do with learning or coming up with new ideas. Your mind is going to be activated under this astrology, and your ability to express your ideas to others is really amplified, and people may be attracted to what you have to say and want to get on board with your ideas. Now, Jupiter is moving retrograde. So the main thing to know between July 28th and October 18th, while Jupiter is still retrograde, you might have to work a little bit harder at opening the door to the opportunities that you're in store for. So there are the opportunities and connections there for you. It's a fortunate time. But usually when Jupiter's retrograde, we have to work a little bit more to create our own luck. And the good news is October 19th, Jupiter will station direct, and then I think you will really see some of the results and the payoff for the work that you put in the coming months. So, and don't forget, Jupiter is your ruling planet, so it's a very important planet for you. It's always a good one to watch and see what Jupiter's up to, because Jupiter rules the sign of Sagittarius. I hope you can make the most of this month's astrology. Be safe and be well, and I will see you here next month with your horoscope.